Good morning, children. Let us discuss about the political life lesson 5 Panchayati Raj. In previous class, I told about the all people they gathered in a meeting and they started to conduct the meeting that then where they are conducting in a grama sabha. They were asking to provide the water and also that they are asking what needs they needed. First of all, who is mainly conducting the grama sabhas and also the who is the person maintaining all this, let us see today. Every village panchayat is divided into wards, that is smaller areas also. In a panchayati raj, under the panchayati, there are the smaller areas they are going to be divided. Each ward elects a representative who is known as the ward member. So each ward also they are going to elect the members, and they are the members known as the ward members. All the members of the grama sabha also elect a sarpanch who is the panchayat president. All the ward members after the elections they are going to elect the person sarpanch. The ward panchas and also sarpanch form the gram panchayat. So after electing the president, panchayat president, he is going to be form the grama panchayat. The grama panchayat is elected for 5 years. After the elections, the grama panchayat, it is the uh, panchayat which is going to be run under the only one person 5 years. That means the sarpanch is the person who is the main head of the this panchayat also. So the grama panchayat is going to be elect the panchayat president or also the sarpanch also we can call him for the period of the 5 years. The Gram Panchayat has a secretary who is also the secretary of the Grama Sabha. The Grama Panchayat is having the secretary. So he is the person secretary of the Grama Sabha also for Panchayat, and also the Panchayat only they are dividing into the wards. That about the Grama Sabha also we can call. This person is not an elected person but is appointed by the government. The Panchayat secretary, he is the person who is going to be appointed by the government only. He is not elected by the people also. And he is the person government job holder. The secretary is responsible for calling the meeting of the Grama Sabha and Grama Panchayat and keeping a record of the proceedings. So, in previous class we have seen they gathered in a Grama Sabha meeting. What they were asking? They are asking the mainly the water is needed and how they are going to be construct the water tank and how they are going to be mm, work also. All the records it is going to be maintained by the secretary only. Secretary is the person was appointed by the government. The first in Grama Sabha meeting they asked about the water. The next item on the agenda for the Grama Sabha is the finalization of list of the people below the poverty line, BPL, below poverty line, which had to be approved by the Grama Sabha. As soon as the list is ready out, people begin to whisper. So after the discussing about the water and also to provide the water tank and all, after that next they started to ask the people who belongs to the BPL, below poverty line, the poor people. And next they started to prepare a list. There is a Natwar has just bought a color TV and his son has sent him a new motorcycle. How can he below the poverty line? And in the list they were discussing there is a one person they are having the color TV and also his son also sent the motorcycle. How can he comes under the below poverty line. Surjamal Muthus to the person sitting next to him. Saroj says to Sukibai, how did Birchu's name get onto the list? They have seen that list and discussing about that person. He has no much land also. This list should be list should have only poor people. So on the list, the person who is having the color TV and also motorbike, and one person is having the land. By seeing that list, these also rich people. How can they come the poor? And Om Prakash is a landless labor who can barely makes ends meet. Yet his name is not on the list. And in the list, they find out that the person, those who don't have the land, even to meet his daily life also, there is no money for him. His name is not there in the list. You know that both Natwar and Birchu are friends of the Amir Chand. Who can counter Amir Chand? Who can counter Amir Chand's power? Sukibai says Amir Chand was the earlier Jamindar or land owner of the village and still has control over a lot of land. But we should get Om Prakash name put in it. So they were all discussing the Om Prakash name. Let them, because he is the poor person and he don't have the money to meet his daily needs also, we should ask for him and put his name in the below poverty list. So children, what you should do it is a small story about the village, how the people are discussing. You may see in your near your places also how the um, village heads they are forming and discussing about the information. Once again you can see by this story also we can understand the information how the Grama Panchayat is working and also conducting the meeting. Let us continue in the next class. Thank you.